Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So recently I've been getting a ton of comments from you guys asking me how much money do you think you guys will need to afford all of the best stuff with the new DLC. As I'm sure all of you guys are aware by now, I have covered every single DLC on GTA 5 Online since the game's release, so I'm not one of these new wave GTA 5 YouTubers that have only been making videos on the game for about a year or so, yet they want to talk like they know everything about the game. I have actually played through all of the previous DLCs, and I have a good idea of how much Rockstar Games usually like to charge players dependent on the style and the year they go ahead and release it. As I'm sure all of you guys are aware, it really doesn't take a rocket scientist to work this out. The inflation on GTA Online right now compared to its release is ridiculous. The exact same car that would set you guys back 300k, 500k back in the day can now cost you guys $3.54 million. And even the novelty vehicles, Rockstar Games have always released different or funny style vehicles into the game, and these have also always been very cheap. However, we are starting to see now a lot of these novelty vehicles coming with a massive price tag. The most recent example of this, of course, being the police cars with the Chop Shop DLC. Rockstar Games knew a ton of the community were looking forward to the Gauntlet Interceptor, so when they released it, they decided to whack a $5 million price tag on this one single vehicle. So with the prices going crazy in GTA 5 Online recently, I can see why you guys are interested in knowing how much money you guys will need for this new DLC. So that's exactly what we're going to be taking a closer look at in today's video. As always, if you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing that's worth mentioning that's going to cost you guys a bunch of money, so it's definitely worth saving up for, is going to be the new property purchase. As I'm sure you guys are all aware, Rockstar Games have already confirmed we will be receiving our own bail bondsman business, which of course isn't going to be free at all. To give you guys a quick example of some properties that Rockstar Games currently have in the game, if you guys want to buy the bunker plus all of the upgrades, that would be setting you guys back $5.6 million, and all of the side businesses from that, like the cocaine lockup with all of the upgrades, would cost you guys an additional $1.8 million. The meth lab with all of the upgrades would set you guys back $2.8 million. The cash forgery business is setting you guys back $1.6. The weed business would be setting you guys back $2.2. And then you've got other properties in the game like the hangar, which will be setting you guys back $4.9 million. And if you guys thought that was bad, if you guys aren't aware, if you was to buy the nightclub with all of the upgrades, that would be setting you guys back a whooping $8.4 million. So if you guys wanted to own the nightclub with all of the businesses, that would cost you guys a grand total of $29.3 million. And that is just, like I said, the nightclubs with the MC businesses. Taking a look at some of the other properties available in the game, being the CEO office with the garage, that would be setting you guys back a whooping $11.1 million. The 5 large crate warehouses would be setting you guys back $13.4 million. And then we've got a cheaper business, of course, being the vehicle warehouse, which would set you guys back $2.8 million. So the grand total of owning all CEO businesses would be setting you guys back a hefty $27.4 million. Now, because this will be a bounty hunting business or a bail bondsman business, it could come into the category of the other style of properties, of course, where we can launch heists, the garages, or even the yacht. So taking a look at some of those prices, the 50 car garage would be setting you guys back $2.7 million. Bear in mind, that is only a property to store cars in, and when you compare that to the price of owning 10 houses in the game, that would only set you guys back $6.2 million. However, there is other properties, like I said, that this could fall under similar to, like the Arena War, which does have a price of $3.8 million. We've also got the Facility, which of course you guys can launch the Doomsday Heist from, which would have set you guys back $5.2 million. Now we probably get a better idea of the price of the new property with the most recent property that Rockstar Games released, being the Chop Shop Salvage Yard, and that will set you guys back $5.4 million, so very similar to the price of the Facility. And then other properties such as the Arcade would be setting you guys back $4 million, and then the Kostaka Submarine, which a lot would classify as a property, is setting you guys back a hefty $9 million. The Penthouse would be setting you guys back $6.4 million. If you want to own a yacht, that would be costing you guys $8.6 million. Of course, the Acid Lab with all of the upgrades, that would only set you guys back $1 million. The Agency property, which was a decent sized property and did come with quite a few things, was setting you guys back $5.4 million. An Auto Shop would set you guys back $4 million, and a Biker Club would set you guys back $1.8 million. And now I've let you guys know about the price of all of these properties, I guarantee you guys are just like myself and wondering, how much money have I spent on this goddamn game over the years? Because me personally, I do own all of these businesses in the game, and I think you guys are going to be shocked to find out owning all of these businesses normally without any upgrades would be setting you guys back $70.8 million. And wait for it, boys, if you want to apply all of the upgrades to all of these businesses, that would be setting you guys back $126 million. However, by taking a look at all of these properties, we can see a very common theme with certain select properties, which I do believe the bail bondsman business will fall under, and that will be the category of properties that roughly cost you guys $5 to $6 million. So that will include the Facility at $5.2 million, the Chop Shop at $5.4 million, the Bunker at $5.6 million, and the Agency at $5.4 million. So I think it's very safe to assume by owning this new bail bondsman business, you will roughly need at least $5 million set to the side. Now, a lot of you guys are probably going to be interested in the price and how much money you guys will need to own the vehicles with this new DLC. Now, in previous DLCs, we've roughly been receiving about 20 vehicles per DLC. As I'm sure all of you guys are aware, Rockstar Games will release about 10 or 9 on launch day, and then they'll proceed to drip feed the rest of the vehicles over the coming weeks and months. Now, Rockstar Games have also mentioned in their most recent newswire that we will be getting pay increases across the board, so whether these are for free roam work or for missions, and a lot of people have been getting happy with this news. However, this is a sign that Rockstar Games are going to be happy to also increase the average price of the vehicles, where, like I said, the average vehicle would typically probably set you guys between 100 to 500k years ago. Now you're looking at an average cost of $1.5 million. And the reason I say this is because the cheaper vehicles are probably going to be around $1 million, and the more expensive ones will probably cost you guys anywhere between $2 to $3 million. So let's say Rockstar Games do end up releasing 20 new vehicles with an average price of $1.5 million. You guys will be needing $30 million to buy all of the vehicles with the new DLC. And of course, that is not taking into account that some of these vehicles most likely will come with expensive upgrades, possibly Amani tech upgrades, as we haven't received one in a while, and we do know we're going to be receiving new dispatch missions from Vincent, which are going to be police missions, so it's more likely we are going to be receiving more police vehicles. And I have already made a video talking about all of these leaked unreleased police vehicles from the Cops and Crooks DLC that we could be seeing Rockstar Games release with this summer DLC. So if you are interested in that video, I will leave it linked down below in the comment section. Now, another thing to consider is that Rockstar Games will probably be releasing a bunch of new weapons. We did spot a new stun gun tin in one of the images. Now, on average, weapons could cost you guys between 300 to 600k. So let's say Rockstar Games release 2 to 3 weapons with this brand new DLC that will also be setting you guys back a nice $1 to $1.5 million. Now of course, another thing Rockstar Games will be releasing with this DLC is a bunch of new clothing. Now this is of course dependent on you guys and what you like your style to be, so you don't necessarily have to buy every item, but as I'm sure all of you guys are aware, clothing and outfits in GTA 5 Online have become extremely expensive recently. Hence the reason most people only buy a few items, make a couple outfits and stick with those outfits. However, if you guys were also to go ahead and buy all of the clothing items from the previous DLCs, on average that would be setting you guys back between $1.1 and $1.4 million. Like I said, they have got gradually more expensive as the years have gone on, but $1.4 million for some threads is serious cheddar. And according to Tesfons2, who is one of the most credible data miners in the GTA 5 community, we should expect some new GTA Online news today. So hopefully we get a trailer or some new screenshots and we get a better idea of more content we should be seeing with this summer DLC. However, that is going to do it for me guys. As always, if you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favour by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.